guys, Nicole here from Joy Luke's Dog Training, along with Jelly, who is our newest member of the family. She's a 9-week-old beagle, and she's going to be helping us out here with our Perfect Puppy Training series. So we wanted to take this opportunity and kind of make a video series for you guys of some of the important things to consider when getting a puppy, and some of the things to get your training off to the right start. You know, a lot of the dogs that we see come into training are adolescent dogs, around a year to 3 years old, and a lot of the issues they come in with could have been prevented when they were just a puppy. So we kind of want to go through some of the basics. Tonight we'll be talking about crate training, why we crate train, the different kinds of crates that there are, how to do it, the benefits of crate training, and Jelly's going to help us with that. She got her little sweater on because it's getting cold here in Michigan. Thank you. So crate training is something that we start right away as soon as the puppy comes home. It's really helpful first off with potty training. Also, it helps because if you're not able to supervise your puppy, you're going to want to have them in a crate. Otherwise, again, with potty training, they're going to sneak off and have an accident in your house, or they're going to chew on your furniture, you know, or nip at the kids if they're playing too rough. So anytime that you aren't able to supervise your puppy, we highly recommend using a crate and having your puppy in the crate. We also recommend when your new puppy first comes home to have them sleep in their crate at night. You know, I know a lot of people like to sleep with their dogs, and eventually when they're older, that's great, but when they first come home, we recommend having them sleep in their crate. It helps them to be independent. They're used to being with their mom and being with their litter mates, and now all of a sudden they're on their own. So it helps if we can teach them some independence. It'll benefit them growing up. If they're always dependent on us, then that can sometimes become unhealthy. They become, you know, a little too attached to us, and that can create problems as well as they grow up. So just using a crate, having them sleep in it at night, helps them with some of that independence. It also helps them with learning how to deal with stress on their own and work through new situations, and it also helps with teaching them how to be calm and relax. Again, a lot of the adolescent dogs that we see coming into training, they don't know how to relax. They're, you know, high energy all the time, go, 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 go. And crate training is one of those great things that we can start even with our puppy, and helping to teach them how to have downtime, how to have relaxed time and just chill out. So the first thing is, I'm going to show you a few different styles of crates. Okay, so our first style of crate is a wire crate like this. They're fairly common. The nice thing about a wire crate is you can get it to fit the size that your dog is going to be when they're full grown, and a lot of them come with these dividers that you can put in to make the crate properly sized for your dog. So you can see she can't go past this line right here. The reason why you want your crate properly sized, and by properly sized I mean they have enough room, they can stand up, they can turn around, and they can lay down, but they don't have extra room. And that's going to be important when it comes to potty training. If there's a lot of extra room in the crate, they can go to one back corner, go potty, and then sleep somewhere else. You know, our dogs typically don't like to go potty where they sleep, so if the crate is only big enough for them to stand up, turn around, and lay down in, then they're going to be less likely to go potty in their crate. So that'll be a big benefit, again, with house training, and one of the main reasons why we do crate training. The downside to this is it's very open. Some of the other crate options are a little bit more closed off. It makes it feel a little bit more like a little den, makes them feel a little bit safer in it. So that might be something to consider. But again, the nice thing is, if you want, you can get it to a larger size that will fit your dog when they're full grown. And again, use the divider to make it small enough for them now and gradually expand it as they get larger. The other main style of crates that there are the plastic hard crates. You'll see them a lot of times for like traveling on airplanes. These are nice, as I was explaining before, they're a little bit more covered, a little bit more closed in. So a lot of times the dogs kind of feel like it's a little bit more of a den, makes them feel a little bit more protected, a little bit safer in there, which can be a benefit. The downside is there isn't a way, like with the wire ones, to make them smaller, so you'd ideally want to get one that fits them as their puppy, and then you'd have to buy larger and larger crates as your dog gets bigger. So when you bring your puppy home for the first time and you're introducing them to the crate, there's a good chance they're going to cry and whine, maybe even bark a little bit when they first go in there. The best thing to do is just ignore that behavior. If you let them out as soon as they start barking, or if you start petting them through the bars or giving them attention, you're just reinforcing the behavior, and they're going to be more likely to bark more in the future, which is something that we don't want. So by ignoring it, a lot of times they'll give up and they'll realize that that's not getting them anywhere, and it'll stop. I know the first time we introduced Jelly to the crate, she barked in there for about 2 or 3 minutes, and after that she stopped, and each time we've put her in, it's decreased less and less. Now, if she barks at all, it's 1 or 2 little barks, and then she's done. And again, we've only had her for a week, so that's absolutely great. If you have any questions or comments about crate training your puppy, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks.